Hi, I'm Liz Needham. Let's look at the third example of linear combinations for discrete random variables. So Ella's brother thinks that she should increase her prices by 10% and add 50 cents to each price. So we've got there the table of the costs, and so we've got her $2.50 selling 1 cake of soap and her $7 selling 3 cakes of soap. So in the previous videos we've calculated the expected value and variance of M. So now let's think, what are we going to do with these two things? So it's talking about increasing her price by 10%. So remember, the price itself is 100% of the price. If we're increasing by 10%, that's going to give us 110%. Now divide that by 100 to turn it into a decimal, and that gives me a value of 1.1. So what we're saying is let's multiply each of these values by 1.1. But then we also need to add 50 cents. So then we need to add another 50 cents to each of those as well. So our expression is going to be 1.1 times M plus 0.5. So this is what we want to, the linear combination, we want to find the mean, variance and standard deviation for. So let's start with finding the mean. So there's our formula, we want the expected value of 1.1 M plus 0.5. So my A value is the number in front of M, so that's 1.1 times the expected value of M, and the B value, well, that's my 50 cents that I'm adding on, so 0.5. So 1.1, now the expected value of M, well, that's this number here, so times 4.12 plus 0.5, put that together, and that will give us a expected value of this new linear combination of $5.03. Now let's have a look at calculating the variance and the standard deviation. So I've got my variance of M, and now I've got my formula. So we want to find the variance of 1.1 times M plus 0.5. So A, the number in front of my variable, is 1.1. So I'm going to say 1.1 squared times the variance of M. And remember, whatever we add, amount we add or subtract, that's not going to affect the variation. So we don't need to worry about that. So 1.1 squared times the variance of M, which is 4.666. Multiply that out, and that gives us a variance of 5.646. Remember, no units. Variances have no units. However, standard deviations do. So our standard deviation is the square root of the variance. So we're going to take the square root of 5.646, and that's going to give us a cost of $2.38. So that is our standard deviation for increasing the prices by 10% and adding 50 cents on top. That would be our new variance and standard deviation. Thanks for watching.